Hello everyone, and welcome back to Norland, and our World at War series on the channel. Now in the last episode, we managed to get most of our little starting buildings finished up. We also got the rye fields and the mill finished researching. We're going to go ahead and put Radibor on something else now. We'll probably put him on, I guess we have a second temple book. We'll go ahead and maybe put him on that, actually. We might want to get on to the mines quickly. We're at 53 mood, so I think we're okay without the temple for now. The main issue is still Zivka, and her loyalty is dropping. We're going to need to give her some rings. We'll go ahead and go for the mine. Let's see. Getting a prison ward could also be good. But, let's see. They're all unemployed, so we're probably just going to end up selling them for the time being. We'll go ahead and put Radibor on the mine then. And we do need to start kind of considering... Let's go ahead, actually, before I start talking about all that. Reward. Go ahead and do that. So basically, we need to start... Prisoner escaping. We need to start deciding what we're going to be doing for our exports. And if you've seen previous series, or if you have played yourself, you probably know that picking one export is usually not good because of market saturation. And if you're going to be doing raw resources, like say if we were selling wood, then this is an even bigger issue because it is so quick to accumulate these resources. You can sell 70 of the wood at a time, even if you're just a single city. So it's not that bad. But because we want to keep our lumber as much as possible, I do want to build some walls, as a commenter actually reminded me of. We probably do want to try to keep maybe around 500 once we use what we need to use. Why is everybody screaming? Oh, it's the ragged ones, right? No, it's a bandit. It's just a bandit. Okay. I thought the ragged ones, like, showed up without a warning. We do have that to deal with as well. So anyways, basically, we do want to keep about 500 wood on us at all times. Once we get through with all the basic things that we need, like we do need these rye fields. We're going to need some hop fields, and I'm going to place those probably here. Also, we have another spot right here that we can utilize for anything. I think it's about 102 or 103 or something, yeah. And I do want to start moving the lumber mills down here. But anyways, so our next resource that I think we're going to try to sell, I think is probably going to be either beer or maybe flour, and maybe both. Because even if we don't grow a lot of hops ourselves, we can definitely raid it from Paris. And that seems like a good enough strategy to me. Otherwise, we have Rome. They have meat. We could steal that. And it looks like those ragged ones are arriving, so we're going to stay paused. It seems that we could just go and get this meat and sell that, not even use it ourselves. Or we could let our lords eat it. So that's another strategy that we could do. And otherwise, we could eventually get stronger than Rio if we let them just attack Lisbon. I think it's Lisbon here. If they just keep having a back and forth battle for London, then maybe Rio will lose some of its forces while we keep gaining ours, and we could actually go and get this rye from them. But basically, that is the gist of what I am currently planning. But for the moment, we are still just kind of waiting. We need to finish up these ragged ones, and they are attacking from 3 directions, it seems. That's 10 there. Oh, I hope that's not... So that's another 8. And over here is... Is there more up here? Is it just... Okay, 18 isn't that bad. If that's all it is... I don't know. It showed 3 directions. Maybe these ones haven't arrived. Okay, yes, there is more. Are they not in a squad? What's going on there? Okay. So we're going to need to start our army, and we will have Dwar lead one group, and I don't think we're going to be able to do one single group. We need to defend on 2 fronts here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take these guys out. We're going to have the stronger squad go after these guys, and we'll do we have enough? So 2, 4, 6 extra plus Vitamir. So that's 7, and this is also 7. Okay, good. Do we have enough weapons for this? Oh no, I don't know if we do. We'll just put bows in this, I guess. Okay, that looks good. So that's our first, and we need to also put Vitamir with these guys and all of you. Okay, so that's another 7. Good. And we won't put bows in this one, just in case. Okay, so that's 2, and there is this third one, but hopefully we can take care of these other 2 more quickly. So Vitamir, you go attack those guys. And what we're going to do, we're going to station right here and see if they actually come running in right away or what. I don't know what happens there. So I would like to just join in and take this out completely. But I need these guys to stay right here because I've never done a Ragged Ones attack yet. So I don't want a chance that we drop down over here and they come and start burning our buildings. So let's go ahead and see. Are they going to attack right away? It seems like we have enough time here, maybe. Check these guys. It doesn't, I can't tell if I just don't see the squad icon there or not. Or if they're just like randoms. Okay, they haven't. Okay, they're starting to attack. Go and meet them off there. And hopefully these guys collapse right away. Are these other guys running in too? Oh, that's not good. Another 6. Okay. They're attacking here, and they're attacking here. That's not good. I don't like that. This is a lot. This actually feels like a lot for... If we didn't get all those extra warriors, then we would be having a big issue here. We'll just attack those directly. And this is actually 12. Okay. That's okay, though. Go ahead and attack that one first. I think these other ones are probably going to try to potentially dodge... Oh, no, they're burning down our library? Did they actually get it already? They did. That's unfortunate. Okay, don't let them burn anything else, please. I think they're trying to steal. Okay. Well, so far so good. I can't believe we lost our library, though. I guess maybe I should have focused on defending the north. I didn't realize that they would go straight for the library. I thought they might try to go for the hall, which would actually be a lot better for us. Because now we lose out on the research. But either way, we have taken care of it. Not too difficult. Let's go ahead and disband this one now. And we can disband... Are these actually all gone? I don't want a chance that one of them gets back up. Seems good, okay. So now we need to... We can't even restore it, so we need to completely rebuild it, which is super, super annoying, actually. Library. Alright, so that's 40 wood that we lose. We need to build that first. Well, hopefully we get something back from them. Did they have anything on their bodies that is useful for us? I can't even see their bodies here. Did they all just disappear already? No, they're getting carried away. It doesn't look like they really had anything on them. Nope, they're just ragged ones. They don't even give you anything. That's actually really annoying. I don't know why they added this. It doesn't seem like it really adds anything to the game to me. It just seems to be kind of annoying, and this actually just seems to be a good way to have your entire city burned really early on. So that's... I don't know how I feel about that. But either way, we took care of it. We don't have any more medical salves. Nobody seems to have any strong injuries, though, so we're just going to go ahead and wait for some things to get... rebuild. It looks like Zivka is in a drunken brawl. You're pregnant. What are you doing? She is having a tough time. But either way, they're burning those bodies. It looks like we got a couple of daggers. So that's about all we managed to get from them. And either way, we just got to basically wait for things to get built and rebuild that library. And it looks like... Oh, it looks like we finished a research during all of that. Which one? It must have been the fertilizing fields one, or did we lose? Did they steal the book? I think they stole the book. So it's not showing on here. Well, that's not good. Are we going to get it back? None of them got away. Okay, so it looks like we have some forest bandits in our lands now, so we're gonna want to take care of those soon. Can't get to the world screen. There's 7 of them. Okay, that should actually get us a little bit of prisoners and some profit. We'll go ahead and take care of that soon, but we're not going to do it just yet. Rutabaga will be infected by a fungus and destroy those crops. So we actually probably just don't even want to build this then, and we'll use that space instead for probably a hop field when it's available. It doesn't look like we got that book back, so maybe, I think it's probably when they burnt down the library, we lost the book. It looks like we lost a temple book as well, and the Ryefield and Mill book. So that seems to be what happened. Okay, well, that's, at least it didn't get stolen, I suppose, but that sucks that it was our green book. So we'll have to go, we'll go for temple, I suppose, next, and we'll just try to buy that fertilization book back when we have a chance. Okay, so I changed my mind slightly. I think since we need the dormitories anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and place one here. I think it may use up a little bit of fertile land slightly, but we do need extra housing. So right now our mood is a little bit low because we do have a homeless person. It's probably a part of it, and then we do have some extra unemployed people as well. So we need to hopefully get some extra lumber soon so that we can actually start to build these fields out, and that will definitely help us out there. Okay, now we have finished the herbalist, so we need to start moving our way over here so that we can actually make use of it. For now, I suppose we can just kind of place it off over here. It looks like that did take down a tree, unfortunately, but we do need to start getting herbs so we can start to make medical salves, because I don't want to keep buying them. They're rather expensive, and I would rather just make them. And here we are now at the trader, and I guess those daggers must have gone picked up by somebody or something. We don't really need the paper, because we're not going to be doing any trade for a while. So we're going to go ahead and sell that to get some money back. And we're going to look here and see. The mace stun might be nice. That's like the only thing here that I see that would be useful at the moment. Maybe training ground just to get an early start on that, but I think we have so many other things that we need to do right now. And we do have a lot of prisoners. We're not doing anything with them, so there's really no point in keeping any of them around. We'll just sell them off. Eventually, I will make use of them. I know I keep promising that, but it will happen eventually. And I think we'll go ahead. If we're not going to take that, we could take the pig farm, I suppose. But I think we're going to go with mace stun. We are Varn, so we're already hurting a little bit in the way of warfare, so having a little more efficiency when it comes to that could be very good for us. And otherwise, we're getting 8 back. So we could actually spend a little bit here, but the wood is too expensive, so what else? Maybe just a couple more maces. Don't want to spend that much on a medical salve. Otherwise, yeah, I think this is probably good for the moment. Keep all the weapons we have. I would usually sell off these bows, but we don't have a whole lot of weapons. We only have 10 extra weapons right now, so we'll just keep it as it is. And I probably should set up patrols as well, since we do have a lot of warrior presence here. And some of them are homeless. We need to actually get this finished built as well. And the next goal, do we have the hop field yet? 86%, so it's almost there. Once that's done, I'm going to place down a hop field right here, and then we're going to place at least one lumber field somewhere like right here or right here, wherever there's room, so we can start clearing out this area. And I'm just going to keep moving them over until we get to this area and start clearing it out as quickly as possible so we can get down over to these herb bushes. Now, Zivka's loyalty is still suffering a little bit, so I'm just going to reward her a second time. And otherwise, she does have a desire. What's her desire? To learn. Okay, well, you are learning. You're learning the temple, so just do that. Alright, we finished the mine. I am going to place it, just so I don't end up forgetting about it. However, we're going to snooze it, because it is not really... It's not super important for us, because it's going to be a while before we have the extra workers to really go and be making weapons with. And we're almost done here with the temple and the hop field. We'll go ahead and start on the mace stun. Radibor can do that. Otherwise, we don't have a lot of knowledge. There's only 4 minutes until the trader leaves, otherwise I would probably just buy another book. We'll just go ahead and put Zivka on that, and we'll start spreading the knowledge around. Dewar can learn Temple, I suppose. So we do have the Temple now. I don't think I'm going to place it just yet, just because we are probably going to want to place it more over in this area, and I don't want to spend too much more than we need to on moving things. So for the moment, it's just going to be unused. The hop field is the next thing we need, and it's 1% away, basically. There we go. Okay, and we'll place somebody on the mine, I guess. Or no, actually Hopfield. We don't want to end up... Oh, he already has that. Maybe on Herbalist then. We don't want to lose that. There we go. And we'll go ahead and place our Hopfield now. And that can go just right here. 102%, so not really even that important, but we're still going to do it. And we'll move this one. It's, as you can see, they really cleared out this area nicely. We don't really need anything in this area, though, so, I mean, it's not super helpful to us, but it is nice to see that we have managed to get a lot there now. One can fit over here as soon as they take down this tree. We're going to go ahead and undo this road now, and we will place a road. How should we do this? Maybe go like this. Not the best. But for now, things are going to just look a little inefficient. I probably will leave some dorms up here just so that they can deal with these fields. I'll probably just leave the 3 that are here, because then they can deal with these, and they can also be the ones who work these lumber mills, I suppose. But we will basically move everything else. Okay, and just a status report, it looks like London attack did not succeed. So Lisbon did not succeed there, and I'm not too surprised. Between London and Rio, they have over 50 soldiers right now, so even if Lisbon had a very, very strong force, even if they had 50, I don't think they would succeed in an attack, just because, you know, they're not going to send all of their forces, and Rio wouldn't mind reinforcing, most likely, so that's probably going to be safe for them for now. But who knows how long. Eventually, I'm sure more warfare will happen. I actually think Rio is probably going to end up conquering this, or maybe Rome will. One or the other, but they don't have their villages burnt. And also, Bright Hollow is available again, so we're actually just going to go and raid this. Let's see, Paris has 27, so we do need to keep watching it, just because we don't want to send our people and have them, you know, get intercepted by Paris there and end up all getting slaughtered. So we're going to go ahead, we'll send these guys, and we'll just send these as well. Send them all. And that way we don't risk losing anybody. Now, one thing I did forget, we'll go ahead and set this to build first as well. I actually think I'm just going to go ahead and pause the herbalist now, because we are making our way over here. I don't want to really waste the wood on it, just end up moving it, so we can actually just cancel, I think. We'll just end up setting it up over here. We may even need a second one. I think one will be fine once it's upgraded to take care of all these bushes and keep them empty. But if not, then I'll place a second one. And otherwise, we need this hop field done so we can start to produce that for alcohol. And we're not going to place the brewery yet for the same reason. We just want to start clearing this whole area out. So we do have extra workplaces. I'm not really sure. We'll want to build this first. Maybe we'll start to build a rye field first as well. That barracks is still not done. And they have the wood for it, so hopefully they get that done today. That's right, I did place the brewery last time, so we'll just go ahead and cancel that. We'll cancel the mill as well, for all the same reasons. We're just going to move it all down here and not spend all that wood relocating so many things. Now we are over here at Bright Hollow, rather. We'll go ahead and go in, and once again, not going to explain too much of what's going on. It's just run on in, kill some pretty much defenseless villagers, and just take their stuff. And of course, nothing going there, just taking them out, losing nothing, getting 73 rye. Okay, now it looks like we are having a village defense. This time it's from Paris. Not too surprised. These guys are returning to their hometown. How many are they going to send? That's like 21. That's actually quite a lot. I could pay for another Varn Knight. I'm gonna do it. And otherwise, I'm not going to enlist any peasants. I think Let's take a look. So they have an average of 8. They do have 1 swordsman, of course, and some crossbowmen. We'll just have to see the structure when they actually send this attack, so we'll need to keep an eye out for it. Okay, it looks like we've made a little bit more room, so we're going to start moving these lumber mills. Once we have a little bit of extra lumber, we'll go ahead and just ship produced goods. There we go. Okay, so we have gone into our storage. Now we're going to go ahead and move this one. I would like to move it here. I mean, it's going to end up collapsing this tree eventually anyways. We're not going to wait for it to grow. So we'll just place, I guess, keep it roughly aligned. I guess that's not roughly aligned, but whatever. What happened to the rest of the wood? Okay, we'll have to wait for a little bit more here. There we go. It's not letting me move. There we go. Place that one there. And this one can go... they already felled that tree. Hopefully this doesn't collapse one. I can't tell if it will. It did not. Okay. Now we'll place a road right here. Actually, we don't really need this one that's kind of going to the side. We don't really need that anymore. We can just place this one going this way and then go like that. That's why it's kind of unfortunate that I misplaced that. But I don't really want to waste more wood redoing it, so we're just going to go with what we have. Alright, so that gets everybody to their workplaces a little bit quicker, and we can just remove this entirely. And I think it hopefully will only take... I mean, they are moving pretty fast through this already, and there was only 1 of them before. 2 of them before, so this should go a little bit faster. I think I may even place 1 or 2 more just while we take all this out. I just want to be careful not to knock any more trees down. There we go. So we'll place 1 there, we'll upgrade it, and then we'll probably just end up deleting it. 4 should be enough, although we are Varns, so we'll just see how it goes. We don't want to cause ourselves to lose out on too much of the lumber, or the forest, and we've already cut down 7%, so we'll want to keep an eye on all of that different stuff. But hopefully it will only take them a couple of days to start clearing down this way. I'll move them as necessary over here just to kind of promote them to go this way instead of they might start pushing that way. Okay, now here we are back at the trader. We do have some meat. We're just going to sell that. We don't really need it ourselves at the moment. We do have a nice bit of bows now. I'm going to go ahead and buy some maces. I could just sell a bow, but I think we do still need the weapons that we have. Have we finished mace done? No. We finished Hopfield and beer, but I would like to keep that around just in case. I'm just going to keep the gray books around. Usually I sell them off once we've learned them just to get the money back, but with gray books, might as well just kind of keep them around. They're not really earning you a lot back, and just in case you lose that stuff, it's very, very not good to not have it, so we'll go ahead and keep them for now. We're gonna probably go ahead and sell these guys again. We just don't, we just have too many workplaces right now. So, too many unemployed. Let's see. And we don't want to have our actual population unemployed. Fertilize correctly, we're gonna take that again. Hopefully it doesn't get burnt once again. We're not gonna bother with the military logistics right now. I don't think I'm gonna be doing too much with the military for a while until we are really stocked up on money. Just because we only really want what we need to defend ourselves, and we really want to push our economy while we watch the rest of the world kind of burn itself. So that seems good to me for now. Yeah, I think that's okay. We'll go with that for now. Okay, now it looks like Vidomir is the one having loyalty issues. We really need to... if it's taking another day to get through this stuff right here, because I would be fine placing the Lord homes right here. If it's taking too long, I may just have to place some Lord homes somewhere else. Just because their homelessness, their poor mood is making them really not like the king right now. And, I mean, I understand, but I wish they would give us a little more time here. Either way, Radbor's super happy. Zivka's mostly happy now. How's her loyalty is good. It's just Vidomir now. Dwar's isn't the best, but I think he should survive for the moment. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and start this fertilize correctly, and hopefully Zivka can get it done quickly. I just moved put her over to it right away just to get that done. And it looks like she still has the 88% from before, which is really good. And we can put, let's see, who's the other one? Vitamir. We'll just put him on, already has most of the stuff, so I guess just mine. And it looks like Paris still hasn't sent this attack. I may go ahead and send our full force over at this bandit camp, and then that way everybody's already out and about, and we can defend from Paris if we need to, or when we need to, I suppose. And we'll send Vitamir. We'll just send everybody. This guy's got a wound, and he's only got, yeah, we've only got like 4 days left on a lot of these people. So we're gonna have to start turtling in a little bit because I don't want to keep spending this much money on our army. We'll go ahead and send that, but I think we're going to end it here for the moment. I'm a little worried about what happens when we lose this contract. I don't know if we have to spend the exact same amount or if they will sign with us for less. I'm assuming we'll still have to pay the same amount. So it's going to be very difficult to actually defend ourselves at this point. We may start just needing to make peasants into knights. Or we may end up as somebody's vassal. We may just end up having to submit to somebody for a period of time. But either way, that's going to be it for this episode. So, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.